little bit about this series of work. Well, it's called Baghdadi Memoirs, and it's three series, Still Chaos, A Face Remain, and Absence Presence. Still Chaos really deals with kind of the immediacy of war and trauma. And we're playing with this binary. We're trying to, critique this binary, that it's not about a binary, that it's multi-layered and complex. But we also want to talk about the suffocation and entrapment of the body, but its effect on the mind, right? So how do you psychologically deal with that? It's this constant collapsing onto itself and this constant suffocation. And even once you're not in that traumatic moment or in the middle of war or the geographic space of Iraq, since most of us live outside of Iraq now, that you don't escape that reality that consistently is within you because you've embodied it, right? We didn't want it to be just about us. It's about a collective. It's about us. It's our artwork, but it's also about the collective eye and the collective experience of millions of people, not just in Iraq, but people who experience this worldwide. And so it's kind of developed. And I think later on we started thinking about it as like a self-portrait. But initially, I think it was just us using our bodies because it's really about the collective and the project of. This political amnesia, basically, is a political project that's happening that's attempting to erase a history, erase a people, erase a culture, and erase memories, right? And the narratives that are written about either Iraq or the war or these kind of situations are written usually, the ones that are accessible, by non-Iraqis. And I think we were trying to kind of situate it within our own narratives, our own personal subjective realities, and talk about how this is not just about us, but it's also about a collective us. And this is an attempt to speak against or speak back at this framing of our own realities in a specific way that's attempting to erase us. And so it really talks about kind of cultural amnesia and cultural production and the need to insist on that.
I was given an assignment to photograph widows for a social protection for widows campaign. So I went. I met a lot of widows. I experienced, some more, just seeing some more results, kind of the war and the occupation, and all of that. And it was really heartbreaking. And I wanted to. I sent those photos for this exhibition because I thought it was something that a lot of people don't know about. I went to my cousin's graduation actually, and high school graduation, and it was around the time where I'd been traveling around Baghdad and traveling a little bit also throughout some of Iraq, and really feeling a sense of just devastation with the country and how it is and how it's suffered through so much, and it really needs time to recover, and feeling a sense of maybe loss of hope for the future, because I have family there and I want to picture a better future for them. So I went to this graduation, and that's when everything changed in my eyes, in the sense where you have these beautiful, young, confident women, looking towards their future, positive, and just they're going for it, and so I was really impressed with them, and I wanted to show this work also to show you, to give you kind of a view into the daily life of, for example, a young Iraqi high school graduate.
I realized that I had been also taking and collecting these aerial images, specifically this set, which was from a trip that I took to Iraq. So I flew basically from Baghdad city center to, this is the outskirts of Baghdad, and this is towards the south near Basra, and this is the point where the Tigris and the Euphrates meet and become Shatt al-Arab, and this is actually here. It's a city called Qurna, which is an ancient city, but there's been civilization there.
The project is not just we're showing it and that's it, and it's my tour, but it's kind of networking and a catalyst to possibly birthing something new. And if it wasn't, for example, this connection and this opportunity with you and the space and being here and meeting the artists, it might have just ended,